everyone, I'm Leanne Lee, your diva of DIY. I wanted to share with you today how to use an airless spray gun, because I think it's very intimidating when you take one of these out of the box. You know, it's got a motor, it's got all of these parts and hoses, and typically painters, especially when they're doing exterior, are men. So we haven't been taught as women to use these, but it is super easy to use. And so I want to show you how to put it together. I'm actually getting ready to paint my husband's building. And so before I do that, I thought, let me show you how to get it ready. So here it is. We're using the Homeright Power-Flo Pro 2800. It is super easy. When you take it out of the box, it actually just has a couple of hoses to hook up. These hoses are already attached. You're going to have your power cord, which is an AC adapter, and then you're just going to have your one long cord which hooks your spray gun. That is going to hook one end to your spray gun and one end to the machine itself. All right, then you're also going to have a nozzle, and that nozzle is going to have an on-off switch. And so that is how you will adjust whether or not you want it to spray or not. Okay, so you've got this piece and you've got your gun. The first thing we have to do before we start is prime the gun. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. You have two hoses that come with the gun. One is your suction tube and one is your waste tube, okay? And what happens is, once it's been primed, both of them will go in the paint, and one will filter the paint, and as it's used, it will come back out the waste tube, but it keeps the paint circulating, and so you're not wasting the paint. But to begin, we have to actually get the paint up inside the hose so that it's actually working. So to prime it, we're going to take our suction tube and put it in water. We're going to take our waste tube and put it in its own separate container, okay? We're going to take our gun, and we do not want to put our spray nozzle on it yet, so it is off, okay? And we're going to turn this to prime. There are two adjustments. There's prime and spray, and it just turns like this. So I am turning that to prime, okay? And then over here on the left side, if you're facing the front of the machine, I'm turning that to, let's find it, to prime as well, okay? I'm going to turn the machine on, and you will see that it starts to come out of the waste tube. Now, because this hasn't been used, there's not anything that's going to come out except for clear waste. So you do that for about 30 to 60 seconds. Let that run. That's just clearing it out. Once you're finished doing that, turn the machine off. Okay, we're going to turn it off. Now it's time to put our nozzle on. So I'm going to put it on. You want your on-off nozzle to be at the top, and you're going to screw that on right here. Super easy. Just screws right on here. And let me show you then what it looks like. Make sure you get it tight. So then it'll turn on and off here, and then you'll be able to either use the wand this way or this way, depending on which way you want your nozzle to spray, okay? And then this is going to be your trigger handle here, okay? So now we're going to actually put both of our tubes in. Oh, actually, no, yeah, both of our tubes over into the same container now. We're going to turn that back on. Switch it from prime to spray. Once it stops You're gonna switch your prime over here over to spray, and you are ready to go. Do you see that? I'm spraying water, okay? Let's act like this is paint in here. We're gonna act like we've got it in paint here. I'm just spraying water. Do you see how smooth that is? Assume this is paint in here. We're just painting away. That is all you have to do to have your gun ready. Now, I'm gonna go, we're painting my husband's building black. We're gonna get that painted. It paints 1 gallon of paint every 4 minutes. So let's see how fast we can get it done.